In June of 2024, I was sitting here. I wasn't on live. I was very quiet. I have 3 kids by my ex-husband, okay? So the 3 that are here that you see, different relationship with them. I was very young. I got married. I had a kid. Loved that boy so much. I don't want to say his name. I loved him so much. I loved being a mom young. I loved it. But the path didn't go how it should have gone. I found a horrible man. And when I left him, my oldest son was 3, and he said, watch. He said it to me, I'm going to turn him against you. The judge said, go 50-50 custody. So at 3 years old, never being a night away from my son, he started going with his father for 7 days at a time. His father wouldn't let him call me, wouldn't let him talk to me. I'd run into them places. He would move my son, my 3-year-old, away from me. He couldn't come hug his mother. You know what that does to a little kid? We'd go to kindergarten and we'd exchange, or we'd see each other at events. He'd tell him, don't you go up to your mom. So I'd be there watching his school performances, crying, and my son wasn't allowed to come hug me. And the judge is like, it's part of it. Fast forward to June of 2024. One of my children comes out this back door. I'm sitting here. I never really drank like that. Over the last 5-6 years, I didn't drink like that. I decided that one fucking night, I'm gonna drink tequila. I'm sitting here extremely quiet. I wasn't on live. There was no music. I'm watching something on my phone. My kids never come out this back door at midnight. And here comes one of my kids. And he goes, I gotta tell you something. Because I've been molested, I've been raped, I've been beaten unconscious, I knew what that meant. I went just like this. Ugh. Because I said, I'm about to go to prison. I had a premonition about 5 years ago. I don't know where I had a dream, an awakening, and I said, I'm gonna go to prison. And I don't know why, because I haven't done anything. But I'm about to bypass jail, and I'm about to go to prison. Like, I gotta figure out how to not go to prison. My child sits here and starts to tell me what his older sibling did to him. And it was one of the most disgusting things I have ever heard in my life. So I start crying. I'm holding my child's hand, and he keeps saying to me, I don't want you to get mad. I don't want you to get mad. I feel like something's about to happen. I know how you are. Please, I don't want you to get mad. And I go, it's okay. It's okay. I said, go in the house. I proceed to pull up my oldest son's phone number and call him on speaker. At first, my child was out here, so my oldest son could hear what he was saying about him. And my oldest child is dead silent on the phone. Not, what the fuck? What is he talking about? What the fuck is going on? I don't understand. Silent. Like when you're shocked at what you're hearing because the truth is coming out. Then I told my child, go in the house. I said, you have 30 minutes to get to my house, or I'm gonna kill your grandmother. I said, do you hear this shit? And he goes, yeah. And I said, well, what the fuck do you think about it? And he goes, I said, I'm gonna kill you. And he goes, no shit. This bitch ass motherfucker called the fucking 911, the police department, and made up a story that I was trying to kill his grandmother and his siblings. Left out the whole reason why. Left out why I called him. Left everything out. So the police department comes 8 deep to my front door thinking there's gonna be a mass murder suicide because this white Caucasian Mexican fuck up as a kid called and said whatever, and we just believe whatever you tell us. I'm in the garage cussing my mom out something vicious. Because I'm gonna tell you this, my mom watched me get molested. My mom favored my molester. I'll be damned if you ever think that you're not involved or you didn't see something. You got an X on your head forever with me, bitch. Because if you wouldn't save me, you wouldn't save my kids. I'm in the garage screaming at her. Screaming at her. If you had anything to do with this, I swear to fucking God, I'm mentioning my brother, I'm mentioning all of it. And my phone rings. I answer it. Hi, this is the police department. We're at your front door. I said, I'll be right there. Bitch, I never walked so fucking fast to open that door. I fly out the front door. Now, a police department will try to separate everybody to get them to turn on everybody. And he kept trying to go in my house to talk to my mom. Boy, I wouldn't let him shut that door. He kept looking at me, one of the officers going like this, and I said, you're not going in my house. You're not cornering my mom. You're not going to make her say something that she doesn't need to say. So this bitch-ass kid stood across the street while I talked to the police. And all of a sudden, the conversation went from, we're here because of this, to, what the fuck did he do? So then the officers leave my presence and go across the street to my son and surround him. They start asking me, does he have any mental issues? He's not reacting. I said, I don't know, you came here to arrest me, so... Then they started talking to my children, especially my son. And my son started saying the same disgusting shit to them that he did. And then it turned. They're apologizing to me. They're apologizing to my son. They're walking away from my mom. We're gonna have a detective call you. We're gonna have a sex crimes unit get in contact with you. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. And that's where I stopped talking to my son, my oldest son. I never spoke to him again. But I'm not my mom. I'll be damned if I know that somebody touched one of my kids, whether it's their sibling or not. I'm gonna fuck you all the way up. I'm gonna take you and fuck you up and down the street. I'm gonna take you to the fucking freeway and fuck you up on the northbound, on the southbound. I'm gonna connect to the 180 east. I'm gonna drag your ass to the 180 west. I'm probably gonna film it. You fucked up, huh? You fucked up. So I started looking for him. I started going to everybody's house I could think of, every relative of his jobs, his friends, and I said, I'm looking for him. So he got scared. He went and filed for a restraining order against me. Now, I could have gone to court and fought this. You need it. I'm gonna let them give you that. You need an order of protection against me. You actually need one. And that's what happened. And if I ever see him, it's on like Donkey Kong. If I ever see him myself, I'm gonna beat the shit out of him. I don't care about a restraining order. I'm gonna fuck you up, ho.